Welcome back. I figure with the release of the new game, we should be on the up and up on staying on this game more than the others. So, and plus, obviously I'm having a really fun time. So, get back into it. I got a little workbench here, but I just loaded this up, and aside from this sorcery thing, I have no idea what I'm doing. It looks like I'm just walking the ship like friggin' Guardians of the Galaxy, which is another really good game. Oh, what's this? Guitar? I can play the banjo? Country mode all the way. Oh my god, am I really going to? That would be amazing. No, don't make it epic. Just straight up go full on stereotypical southern. So wait, what is the purpose of this? We just met this character.
That's all. I wrote it.
Okay, I see.
Years ago.
It's a recognizable song.
Touch an object and witness events connected.
The old song I know.
History.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
Oh.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi.
So the force can like relay
But not
sound
anymore.
waves?
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master.
If you knew her, you'd know.
Jaro Tapal. He was a
Because
true
didn't you just say you could like
guardian of
feel
the
stuff in the
Republic.
force?
He was a
The
hero.
true man. Oh, is he your master?
Something happened to me during the
Mr.
purge.
Underbite?
I survived, but
What was the nickname
My
we gave him?
connection to the force is damaged.
Calton Underbite?
when I meditate, if I let my guard down,
It's too much of a mouthful.
I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment.
Mouthful.
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on
Oh.
our destination.
Thank you. The thing is, this is not something I'm ripping on the game for. I'm ripping on all of Star Wars. They're trying to make us emotionally invested early on, and this is why I will not apologize for talking over this, because they do that in pretty much everything with Star Wars. It's the movies, it's every single media of Star Wars. They try to make you emotionally invested like from the
A
start.
Jedi I knew discovered it before the purge. You won't find it on any maps.
And we're still
The
near the
Empire
start.
doesn't know
so.
this place exists.
No.
So, what's the plan?
You know what they say?
Hide out here?
Best chin
We're done
forward.
hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order.
Huh.
But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
Looks like
Since
a
you're not
red
a Jedi
rocket.
anymore, that's why you need me.
What did
I
you
know
say, Cal?
you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you.
Dog dong.
But we have a common enemy.
Just
And a common cause.
straight up his mind is
I'll
not
share
on the
more of my
cause.
plan after you reach the vault. But
Okay, well that's
Until
just
then,
rude. Was it
there's
the
someone
comment
here I think we
about
should meet.
the tower looking like a
Force
phallic
be with
dog
you.
object? Alright, well, may the Force sweep you off your feet and off the plane while it's in the air. Because you're not just gonna tell me part of the plan and stuff, so yeah. How about I go into your ship while we're in space,
Guess I'm
put on a
looking for a
helmet,
Jedi, then.
and drop
What
a
if there's already one
lightsaber
here?
face
Why
down?
does Seer need me?
I don't know. Why not? Ooh.
Looks like a
Hiya.
safe place to meditate.
Oh.
Just need to focus my mind.
Oh, the witching circle is where you meditate? I found the witching circle. Save point. It's where I can rest and spend skill points. Oh. Oh. Is resting like saving pretty much? I would assume so. Okay, so we can use skill points. And this is what I meant, like there's so much potential because you can there's only so much you can unlock. Overhead slash. Cool. Overhead. So it's a heavy. Nice. Well, I don't have any more. So interessante. I can rest. Oh no, life and force respawn. Enemies respawn Okay, that's a nice feature. I meditated too hard. Ah. Oh. Cute.
BD1. I'm Cal.
I will say this is
yeah,
how
I'm
you can
okay.
see it's a well-made
for
game.
No,
If
not
you can do something naturally
Searching
like
for
I'm
a
doing, and
Jedi,
just
I think.
and naturally as well, get
Hold
into
on.
the story.
You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on.
Ooh, cute. It's an AI.
Did you just slice that?
And see, I would have gotten to this point and realized, oh, I can't progress further. And then probably went back and did that. But there's still, like, other stuff to traverse and, you know, cute little furry animals. Die. To interact with. So it's not like I would have been completely lost. But the fact that I was able to just immediately get here already shows good game design. It's just like, hey, it's pretty clear what you're supposed to do.
Mentioned. Whoever I'm supposed
I like
to find
that.
must be waiting there.
And see, I'm kind of since I've been young, like a Game Grumps fan. Aaron sucks at video games and Game Grumps. If you haven't checked him out, I'd say go check him out. Very funny, cool guys, but there's so many things where I'm just like practically like, come on, do it, and he's just not. And it's so frustrating because it's like very obvious. And that's why I don't think he plays a lot of like full-on games, because of very obvious things he's not doing and bad assumptions they're making. Okay, unexplored pathways, because there's this. I saw this over here. Yes, I saw that. Don't you think I didn't see it? So I understand if that's like, oh my god, am I stuck? Yeah, I'm stuck. Okay, an unmarked pathway, but what am I supposed to do? What? Wait, what? Nope, nope, there is nothing I can do here. Hojiba Hagendas. I died. I think you're supposed to use that tripwire to come down, so it's like a full-on roundabout. That's my theory! Yeah, if I didn't remember the button, I would have filled my death. Reckless, but we did it. So I could go this way or this way. Also, multiple paths. Ugh, another good way of... Oh, wait. BD1? Is he the one? Oh, he's the one that opens my holo map. That's adorable. I love that. So he's telling me I should probably go that way. I'm going to go this way. Unlockables galore. Potential.
I sense something over here.
Get out of my way. I see something. It's grass.
That's a really big bug.
Oh, these bugs are lethal. The bugs are lethal. Ah! Big slash is big slash. I can... Ow. My god, I don't even remember to block. They die in one hit. Why am I having so much difficulty? God. Maybe is it because I suck at video games? Oh, pish posh. That is probably true. Where am I going? BD1, stop being busy and show me my freaking map. That's your job. Ooh, okay. So I just came down here, eliminated this maggot-like creature, and this is where all the crab guys were. Because I had a feeling the other way was part of the story.
Pack fought back.
Oh. So I can... A Deg Splocks. Killed by boglings when attempted to raid their necks. Huh. Interesting. That's... They're a rare ability known as psychometry, which is actually just a psychic thing, not really the force.
That's why BD1 warned me. Alright, maybe I'll
So
listen
apparently
to
the force isn't just telekinesis, it's just general psychic powers. Is that normal? Like, is that actually how Star Wars goes? The force is just figuring out using psychic powers? Because I've seen like it's like mind manipulation, stuff like that. But I never really thought of it as just psychic powers. I always thought there was some deeper thing to the Force. But if it's just... If all of it just revolves around psychic powers, like... What's it called? Like... Everything from Psychonauts, let's just say that. Like, obviously there's levitation, there's... mind reading, all that stuff. But, like, is there pyrokinesis with the Force? I know there's the electric kinesis, whatever that's called. Static kinesis? I don't know. But, like, basically what I'm asking is, does it boil down to psychic powers? Or is there an actual difference?
Wait, you didn't?
I'm curious. Oh, I could have just saved and rested right there. Cool. Well, I don't need to rest there. I don't think it's a save point. This little robot did not know that would work, and that's terrifying. I'm gonna check out the door real quick. Check out the door real quick.
Locked tight.
Nope. Locked. Okay, so we're actually gonna have to do a little bit of travel.
But there's something over here I want to explore.
Yeah, I'm exploring. Whoa, man. I'm exploring. Yeah, what the hell is happening here? I've died. Okay. Well, let's figure this thing out. And I got to the little psychic thing on the other side. What is happening?
Jedi used this place
Force
to study the
essence.
sphere above.
Ooh.
I can still feel the excitement.
Oh, wow. Okay, I actually like that. I don't know why it's so fascinating to me, but... Slow down! Let me out! You fools. Okay, up we go. Let's get this done and over. Wait, what? Wait. There's a thing up there that I want to get to. Okay, I have a theory, and I think I know how to... See, we're just going to get so sidetracked and get stuff done that way. Oh, hey. Illuminate! Found a cave. Cool. I saw the cave and I'm like, I've just been thinking, oh god. I've just been thinking this very much, it really appeals to my ADHD with how much I can get sidetracked. Ow, I couldn't block it. I can't block it. When you die, you lose all your XP. Damaging the enemy you killed, you restore your lost XP. Okay. Well, I'll come back here and defeat the heck out of this guy. Respawn. Okay, I have bought this freaking frog thing more times than you'd expect. I will not fall. That plant, by the way, is very inconvenient. It is driving me mad. But I will not give up until this frog is dead. I will spend way too long doing this, and I will be way too pumped to continue after. No, no, I hate that delayed move. It's dumb. It's dumb, and you can die. No. There's your parry move. No, I didn't mean to hit that button. See, this is the problem. What's happening? It's not that I'm not hitting buttons correctly. It's that this frog is too powerful. I don't... If he's the easiest thing in the game, easiest boss, and I'm in for a heck of a time, because I want this frog gone. Fuck it. It's that freaking jump move. It's the jump move. I can't avoid the jump move. That delay is putting me off every time. You have no idea how much maddening this is driving me. I cannot. I'm gonna tell you a little story. I'm gonna tell you a little story to keep myself sane. I used to play Metal Gear Rising or Vengeance on a laptop I got provided from the school. So I had a school computer. I was lucky enough to have that. And I played Metal Gear Rising or Vengeance. So like, oh, Steam's banned off this thing. But I was such a slacker. I'm like, I put in the effort to find out how to get Steam a roundabout way instead of actually doing my schoolwork. And I used to be the master at parrying things. I beat Metal Gear Rising Revengeance all the way to Revengeance mode, all the way to the last boss. Thing is, I didn't beat Revengeance mode with like the Gray Fox DLC where you can slash everything in one hit. I beat Revengeance mode with the white DLC because I had like the Ultimate Edition or whatever. I still do. But like the white DLC where you have like 3 extra med packs. Because every time when you're in Revengeance mode, 1 hit is all your health. So every time in that total you have like 8 or 10 med packs, which is 1 hit pretty much. So you can only take about that many hits, which is a lot more forgiving than most games. No, you don't. So I got so far, and the only way to beat that game effectively is to be a master at parrying. What happened there? Why did he turn into a real leapfrog? No, stop. You glitched and it threw me off. No. We're not doing this. We're not. I almost died. No. I'm gonna get greedy. I did it. I beat the freaking Ogdabogdu. Oingo Boingo. I beat it. It's gone. It's dead. It's never gonna be survived. I don't care if it was like the last of its kind.
Trying to defend its family?
I don't care. I will straight up go full Goblin Slayer on that thing if I ever saw it again. I would eliminate all of its kind. Let me open this. Open sesame. I don't know what this is, but I want it. Is this like a thing I can later unlock? Because, whatever. Apparently it seems like a thing I can later unlock. Because there seems to be a lot of things in this level where you're just supposed to come back when you're better. And I think I'm going to make a broad assumption that unlike most Souls games, this is like a New Game Plus situation where you can drag down boxes and stuff. Like you get more force abilities. Because that seems like what it is. Like with this, with that, with all the other stuff. I'm gonna go rest on my circle. And now that I've spent 20 to 30 minutes just battling a frog, that pretty much throws off my entire timing. So I have no idea how long this episode's gonna be.
Careful over there.
So
That doesn't look
good,
safe.
bad, I don't know. Yeah, it is
Back
not
at the
safe.
scrapyard.
But the point of my previous story, if you didn't catch on, was to tell I'm gonna be the master of parrying. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do a Metal Gear Rising, and either the thing is different than a normal parry, I'm gonna get all the timings and stuff like that and master parry. Cause that's how you do it. Metal Gear Rising style. Which, okay. I know I'm going to be judged for this, but I'm not a huge fan.
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Yeah. That was one of the Force Sensei things. Yeah, databanks. So I'm not a fan of when people find stuff later on. So for example, recently, within the past year, 2 things have blown up that I have played for years and I have loved so much.
That was
It
pretty
was Metal Gear
brave.
Rising.
You okay?
And if you look into whenever Critical's video was
Wait.
released, it was
I
released
can help you
whenever
with that.
things were like
Will you let me?
around blowing up. When Metal Gear Rising was just getting back in the
Okay.
groove, people were making art again. It was getting just this big resurgence. And the other resurgence was Osiris Wrath, which
Well,
came shortly after.
this
Which I
comp link is
think
busted,
Critical also
but
did a video
this should
on.
help you get
I'm not a
moving
huge
now.
Critical guy, but he really covers the mainstream stuff, doesn't he? They usually pop up on my recommended whenever
Okay. Try that.
big stuff comes out, and I do watch a couple of his videos. They're nice. He has a nice voice. But I don't know why, but
Yeah,
when
that's where I was
things like
headed
resurge,
Okay. Well,
it's
first we
off-putting.
gotta figure out a way
Like
out of this place.
me playing this game, it may seem a bit hypocritical because you're like, oh, you're playing a game that's years after its release. That's different. I'm not causing, I don't think I am, causing a whole resurgence of this game, or I'm not following some crowd playing the original as the new one's coming out. I'm just playing this for me. I saw the new one and I'm like, you know what? This is on sale. This seems like fun. Ooh. Oh, premium content. This is the stuff I get for getting whatever. You know what? I'm gonna do Umbarian. Let's go Umbarian completely. That seems awesome. I like Umbarian. Let's make me orange. Yes. I want to make me orange. Yes. I am Orange Man.
BD, that's a little small for
Yeah.
me. Don't worry.
As I was
Find my
saying,
own
it's
way
just
out.
generally whenever things blow
fit,
up
but this should
and they're
work.
old and I grew up with them. Especially if I grew up with them. But if things blow up, like if right now, if we had, because of the
Vines
Boomstick
look like they lead somewhere.
comics,
Hope they're
which
sturdy.
are, oh, so amazing. If Power Rangers had a whole resurgence and people started playing the Battle for the Grid again, people started talking about the TV show again and all that stuff, that would just be freaky to me. Because I would be like, well, yeah, but I've always been like especially Mighty Morphin, just like a minor Power Rangers fan, but it's something I grew up with and something I still love. So it's not something to really cast judgment on people. People can get into stuff whenever they want. It's just so weird to me when it becomes such a cultural icon after years and years. That was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? I had a bad feeling,
Yeah.
but then I was
Alright.
like, let's just go for it. What's the thing on the bottom left that looks like my lightsaber? Heal. Oh my god, do I get health packs?
Healing stem.
So we're
Full
going
of
full on
surprises.
souls. I genuinely thought we were gonna go checkpoint. Yep, we're going full souls.
That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay.
Oh, they
let's
really
try
like
this
they
again.
went to lengths to replicate the souls aspect to get that full gameplay
Okay.
that people want.
Here.
I genuinely
I'm on
thought
board.
they would be a little bit more different, and it is unique. It is very like it is unique in its own way.
So, how'd you get here?
I'm just saying, like
Don't remember? I've never known a
it's
forgetful
so
droid.
it's so
Can't argue
recognizable.
with that.
I think that's the best way to put it without really judging it.
Hey, a chest.
I got access.
Think the
to
Jedi
that.
would mind if we grab supplies?
Nope. Why couldn't I access the other chest? That's my question. Was it because BD wasn't with me? Fucking BD. Net emitter. Ooh. So wait, why did I? Yeah, I didn't get that other chest because BD was what? Being a little brat and wouldn't
That's
come
where
with
we
me?
need to go.
That's
I can feel
stupid. BD's getting distracted, so how am I supposed to get any other times? I think it's gonna be force powers and like learning to call BD. Oh wait, I can straight up. Yeah, I can straight up just be like, what's my down? No, guys, it's I think it is calling the robot. I think I can call the robot. Well, that's unfortunate, but I know I still have to have force pull for the other thing. Meow. These guys are like really fun cannon fodder. I don't know how else to put it. They're fun cannon fodder. You are fun to murder. Ooh. Ah! That was a bad idea. I've recovered after falling to... I've recovered after falling to my death. How did you survive death? I got better. Nope. Nope, please don't recover me down there. You did it anyway. You did it anyway. Okay. Oh, hey, the rope's down. Cool, that's what I was cutting. So, apparently that one chest by the frog was... I needed something called a scomp link. They really do like making up words for Star Wars. And I can't access it without that scomp link. We need that scomp. But that is big fish dragon. I feel like if I was allowed to fight it, it would slap me with its tail and I would die. Like, you know for a fact I would try to fight it. But then I would immediately perish. I would regret nothing. Because if I perish doing what I love, fighting random beasts, being a senseless hunter, then I will die proud. Oh, thank you. Certain paths will be inaccessible. Switch to elevation. Okay, so that's the path with the thing. So if I go behind me... Ooh, that's cool. Can I exit, please?
I can't make it over
I don't
there.
want to be in
We
this.
gotta find another way.
Stop forcing me to do this! Thank you. God, I hate it when it forces you to do stuff when you're like, I figured it out. You've been larvaed in half.
Where are you going? Did you find something, BD1?
Hey, got a new echo. This is a random pile of
by someone
sticks.
eager to reach the vault.
Yep, tool. It's like, hey, tool. Sticks. Yes. No. Hiya. I wanted that chest. Oh god.
Run for it!
It's another frog. No. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't want to face another frog. I really don't. No. 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 I don't wanna. I hate the frog. Frog! No frog, no frog, no frog, no frog. Like, I agree with run for it. I don't want to do that. Rest, 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 meditate. Do it. I spent way too long with the other frog. I don't even think it gives you skill points. I think you just fight frog. I need to see the next time I attack something, will it give me skill points? What is with this? Do I get a wall run ability? Oh no. Hi. Bye. Nope. Okay, I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna take it down. I know his secret. And the other one was stronger. Yes. Yes. You're gone. I win. It does give you skill points. Okay. Frickin' frog thing. I don't like you. You gave me badness. I was angry. Like, I legitimately was so seething over that frog. You know that feeling where it's like, oh, if I could have an aneurysm, I probably would. That's how frogs did it to me. You know what? You know what? Now that I think about it, I'll have an aneurysm. I'll have an aneurysm. You know what? Just for funsies. Let's do it. Aneurysm for funsies. This would be the title of the video. I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. Why? I don't know, for fun. Grab the grass! Stupid cow. Oh, thank you. Thank you for grabbing the grass. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that was a... Okay, well... Can I do something with the grass? Like, go around, or... Nope, I can just go up. And I fell. Oh, I fell, and these maggot things are trying to kill me. And away we go. I have no idea where I am. And I don't think... I'll look. Nope, I have no idea where I am. See, the thing is you can check a map all you want. But unless you know the lay of the land, that map don't mean jack. And you know what? I have no lay of the land whatsoever. So let's just keep moving forward. You know what they say? Just keep swimming, just keep walking, just keep swimming, just keep walking. Oh, blue lands. Hey, I learned how to wall run.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult.
I lost a
May
lot of
seem
resolution
impossible,
there.
But with
His face got
persistence
smoother for a
and
sec.
force as your
Am I
ally,
crazy? I feel like
will
you did.
overcome any obstacle. You will master any path.
When you go to the
Now,
past, you look less
what
like
you
a
must to
human and
reach
more
me.
like an action figure. Oh god. That face though. Okay, so now I can wall run. I had to relearn it.
Reach my position.
That's interesting. Hiya!
I did it.
I didn't make it
Resistance
though.
and the Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks.
Wait, what? What was the other? What was this? What? Can I like infinitely wall run though?
Over here.
Could I like go back and forth? That would be friggin' awesome. Can I do it? Yes! I could do it! Let me! That would have been so cool though! Oh. I knew they wouldn't let me. Just tempted. Hey, I found out how to do that chest. You have to do a bunch of other parkour stuff behind it.
This area was used for
I've played too
meditation.
many video games.
Someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
Ooh. But this is an old place, so I don't know if that means any Jedi are still alive. So, I don't know. That's a question to ponder. Eh. Okay, so what we have to do now is we have to go back over here. Wall run. Over here. And then wall run. Dual wall run. And then get to this crack. Oh, this is just an echo.
Whoever owned this
Oh.
bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. So I can't make it up there yet. but we'll see. There'll be a point where we can get up there. I know it. That's cool. After all that, we learned how to wall run, and then there's a wall run for us right here. And that's the one I was failing on. God, such freaking amazing gameplay design still. It's blowing my mind. I know I already said it, but it's like when you get to a certain point,
Did you find something beating
and like it already disproved me talking about how similar it is to Souls. Like it already showed me up. It gave me the big old middle finger on that, and I appreciate it. I am honest. I appreciate it. Where are we going? Where are we going now? I'm going this way. Like it. I was just gonna say it seems like so little to you because obviously I gotta make jump cuts so that I don't bore you guys to death. But this is so fast and eventful.
Got a scan?
Feels like I'm playing. What's it called? Feels like I'm playing God of War again. If you guys have never played the, not the old ones. I love the old ones, but the new God of War. This has kind of had the same feel. I did not expect it. Like even playing Bloodborne, there's a vastness to it that this kind of beats it at. Yeah, aliens. I'm gonna murder them. Up here. Ow, stop. Counter. I get it, Scompling. There's a chest right here. I don't need your Scompling. Scomp. There's a dude. There be a monster, which means I wasn't there yet. If I'm not there yet, something's not good. Bam. You know what's the nerdiest thing you could ever hear someone say that couldn't be more true? To them, we are the aliens. Like that's the most true yet nerdiest thing I've ever heard somebody actually say to me. And I am not kidding. Somebody has actually said that to me before. Unironically. Not even like imitating someone. They unironically said that. And I just looked at him and I'm like, yeah. You know how many times I've heard that in my life? Like how many times? Like, not like, I don't know why I keep saying like. I literally just looked at him and said, a lot. You know why? Because they publish that in like every sci-fi thing. Man. And he's like, wow. Rude. And I will admit, it was rude. But I don't care. I don't want to hear the same trope I hear a bajillion times from somebody who thinks it's original. Because it's baloney. Never think you made up something. Always have an inch of doubt. Hey, wait, door. Open the door. Damn it. But always, always consider somebody else made it. Then, if you find out that it's not different or whatever, you can feel way more accomplished. Hey. I had a feeling. Because then you're like, oh my god, somebody else did not do that. Like, I was the first one to make it. That's awesome. But if somebody else did make it, you're like, oh, okay, somebody else made it. No biggie. We'll move on from there. Yay! Is this where that one workshop is? Yeah, looks like it. Still can't get in, can I? Okay, we are approaching the monolith. AKA the ancient vault on Mogano.
We're not finished
They're like, they're running out of
probably
words
would've won.
to make up stuff with. And I feel like that's why it gets so weird. Because once you get to a certain point, you can't really make up much else. So you kind of just, it gets weird. Stuff gets weird. Dashes forward, another attack, maximum force. Well, all this stuff up here, it like even the Y, this costs the force. So, no. I should maximum force. Oh, I have 2 skill points. Oh my gosh. So I could dash, jump while dashing to flip over his target instead. You know what? I'm gonna get the basics. Let's get the basics for now. We gotta get down the gameplay to know what we're doing. We're gonna get past this monolith before we quit, because I think it's about time. I also like the little scanning mechanics. Update your database real quick. Feels nice.
Another
It's a
one?
nice little gimme. Yeah, another one. Ooh, it's ancient ruins. Interact. Maybe I just never fell in with Star Wars because all the ancient stuff just was so, like, alien ancient ruins is, in my opinion, so much less cool than, like, Nordic ancient ruins or stuff that could be real. Like, not just God of War stuff. I mean, like, legitimately, like, even Castlevania with, like, demonic ruins and stuff like that. Or of an ancient culture, even in Batman, like with the owls,
Amazing.
and the stuff below Gotham. It's just so fascinating to me. I think maybe because it's grounded, that could be why. And that's just bias, though.
You all right, BD?
Oh my
done,
God!
Whoever you are. You have passed the test.
It's an old
I left
man.
behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid.
Oh God, the
I
many,
am
you're gonna
Master
make me
Eno
watch
Kono.
all of them.
I may not know your name, but I know your purpose.
Yes,
The fate
pudding
of
hair.
the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple.
I have
Built
made
by
so
a
much
vanished
progress. If I lose the
civilization
audio or
known
anything,
as the
I'm going to
Zepho.
jump out a window.
Meditating here,
gonna
I
double
was
check
granted
everything.
a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed
You're doomed.
inside this vault a Jedi
Dr. Doom.
holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you
am
will
I gonna go
find
Anakin
the inner
Skywalker and
chamber
hunt
of
them
the
down?
vault, but also another
just
test.
kidding.
I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the 3 sages and learn to
Hidden
perceive the
tombs.
mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this
So
droid,
wait,
you
do
will
I unlock
find
the hidden
everything you
tombs and
need
now I can
to
start
succeed on this journey.
regrowing the Jedi Order?
Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm.
Well, okay.
Good luck, Jedi.
I understand this.
And may the
I know
Force
people have
be
criticized
with you.
things like this in the past that have talked to me about it. About like, oh, put them on a whole journey and then you can regrow shit. Well, then nobody's gonna access it and you'll never regrow. That I've heard that about.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet.
Was it Belmont? No. It was some video. It was another video game. If you can remember what like this trope before, feel free to
I've been
put it in the
alone
comments.
for
But
I don't know.
I agree with it. If
Without
somebody
any
bad gets a hold of it, they can start hunting them
Just
all down.
Hiding.
So, these
No way
kind
to
of
live.
tests are very important.
Not for a
Hey, when I
Jedi.
think of Final Fantasy 15, I cannot get it out of my brain now. Because 15, you're doing all of the tombs, and you're getting all the weapons and stuff, but I don't know if
Sam
that's
was
a
right.
test. I feel like it is.
Maybe we're done hiding. Hey,
I don't know.
you want to meet some?
Breath of the Wild, are those... Because those are like temple
friends of
tests,
mine.
and they unlock your potential and such like that. Does that count? I think it does. Because that's not regrowing anything, but that's still like helping a hero. Zepho! Let's go. I was not paying attention to what they said. I'm just not interested in their story that much. Search Zepho for hidden tombs. Na 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 na. Go back to my ship. Use the holotape on the mantis. How do I get back to my... Am I gonna have to walk all the way to my ship? Oh, come on. Don't make me. There's wait, there's a door right there. There's an unexplored zone. There's 2 unexplored zones. Okay, well, this I think is just in that one place. That looks
I found what
interesting.
you
So
wanted me to
I'll maybe it's a shortcut on the way back.
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
To the ship. No, not another one. Just stop already. Like, Jeeves. I gotten a bit stronger. No. I am focusing so hard on this leapfrog. No. I don't want to... See, sometimes you dodge because you're getting your, like, literal focus back. If I didn't upgrade my health, I'd be dead already. Trust me, like, that's how much damage the other one did.
What'd you find?
Yes. Scan the Ogdo's Grundle. Do it. Do it for your master!
What's that?
Oh, there's an actual cutscene for this scan. Interesting.
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir.
Ooh. What does that mean?
For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination
That's so
with a
cool.
place
I
so
can't read.
dark.
I love those. Just the guy laughing at a book. It's like, hey, what you reading? I don't know. I can't read.
Come here, BD1. Should be a lot quicker than the
Hey there,
letter.
one. Get your ass back here before I whoop it. Okay, so now I can wall run, which means I can do this thing, which I wasn't able to before. So maybe this is a shortcut? Hey-ya. Hey-ya. I won't apologize for this. Hey-ya. Just kidding. Oh wait, is this the drop? No, no, it's not. It's not. What is that? Wait, what is it? I've been there, right? No? I want to go down. Oh, is this where the Froggo was? Gosh dang it. Oh, that's what this thing was. Also, before we get on the ship and probably sign off soon, I want to mention that there's another comparable feel that's pretty interesting. Oh, let's do like the Force Unleashed, because like the Force Unleashed makes you feel powerful. You can rip things apart. You can literally move entire ships. This is like growth. This is the definition of growth. Which is, I like that better. Not better. No. I like it
We'll talk inside.
better in its own way. Force Unleashed, if I played that its own way, I would love that too.
Hey, Grease.
What is that?
I do love that too. I'm going to replay it after this. On my own.
Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD1.
Hey!
He's with us.
Leave him
Who's
alone.
with you? Have any
What are you, a
idea
dog
how
person,
long
not a
it is to get
cat?
oil stains out of
That kind of
petroleum-based
comparison?
fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something
ship's not
better
that
out there
fancy,
than
man.
this droid.
Oh, calm down, Grease. He did. Tell us, Cal.
But to be fair,
All
everyone
was built by
values
an
their own
ancient
things. It's
civilization
like
called the Zepho. A Jedi named
people
Eno
can
Cordova hid
not value
something
their little
inside of it.
statuettes, but my little
Did he hide
statues that I
inside?
really care about, you get a piece of dirt on it that I can't
archives.
scratch off. I'll get over it,
Contains
but
most
I'll
of
be
Force
like
sensitive children.
sad about it.
The next generation
oh,
of Jedi.
Man,
I knew
I really
it.
like that statue,
Cordova,
especially
you
like
old
the one I
fool.
have to my side right now is
You knew
Beautiful
him?
Joe.
Yes. A long
Can't pack
time
that
ago.
up right now.
I was his apprentice.
I don't have the box to it.
Cordova was
But I
a
love
loner.
Beautiful
That
Joe,
little
and
droid and I
that
are probably the only ones that know about
if that
the
statue got like
Hold on, wait a minute,
dirt
wait a
and
minute.
crap on it, I would be kind of sad about it. I've had
It
it for a
stores
while.
information, but only
It's really
accessible
nice
to
and-
Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one.
I
around
guess I
here.
have too much sentimental value in statuettes, especially anime statues and stuff like that.
Use the
I don't know if
Force.
I'm too sentimental at all, or just in that sense. I'd really have to think about it, but I'm not going to. Ooh, my controller's vibrating.
This is Master
The vibrator
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
cube.
I regret to report that both our Jedi
Buy it
Order
now.
and the Republic have fallen.
At the adult toy store. A vibrator cube.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
That's what I was
Okay,
thinking.
no problem. Let's get it.
But all those
Except
kids
the
will get
holocron is
slaughtered
hidden
like
deep inside the vault, and
Anakin.
to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the
Yeah,
planet Dathomir
if we don't
and,
take the
Zepho
test
homeworld.
first.
All right, well, where are we going? Now, I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything,
Why did that sound so sad?
know
Some
something.
food!
how come you're no longer a Jedi?
I think he was gonna cry.
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I
What was it?
cut myself off from the Force.
I
Still
literally
want to rebuild the order.
cut the force out of my brain. I
believe
used
that
the
rebuilding
I
Order
did a
is the
lobotomy.
best chance we have against the Empire.
Lightsabers are the best at
What do you
lobotomy.
believe?
Just quick.
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice.
Okay, then I choose to get off the ship. We're done here then. What if it's like a yes or no question? You
We're
can
in.
choose no, and then she's like Princess Zelda. It's like,
Dathomir Zepho.
please, are
It's
you with
your
us?
choice.
No, please, are you with us? I love that, like an Ocarina of Time. Okay, ducky. Can I save? What can I do? Can I? Na, 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 na. I want to get to a clear place that's where it's like clearly auto saved.
Where to next, Cal?
Nowhere. Lady said I could interact with you. Oh, nope, that was just literally a star. To the next planet!
Yeah, now you're thinking. Let's get out of here.
Zepho. Zepho's where I'm supposed to go. I can go to Dathomir? Well, I don't want to travel there because it... What if it's like...
Zepho.
I've done this
Let's
before,
go.
but what if it's like any other Souls game where if you go to somewhere where you're not
Tell me how you
supposed to
became
be
a
yet, and
I
you
was
just get
discovered by a
wrecked
secret
and you're like,
person.
oh, I wasted my time.
They took me to the temple to train.
I've done that
yeah.
way too often.
They're one of a kind.
The only game where I actually felt validated for doing that was Code Vein, and I went to like the dungeons and stuff, and it took me a while. No, it didn't take me that long. But the dungeons at least were relatively easy. But all the other stuff was like all the actual gameplay aside from the dungeons was tough. It didn't save me or anything. I can customize my lightsaber while I'm here. I got some new stuff. I got some new things for it. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. It looks like junk. Wait, why is the end burned off? Did we used to have a double-sided lightsaber? Questions, questions. Okay, what if I meditate and rest? We gotta figure out how to save first before we're done. Oh, it's saved on the bottom right. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, with that, with me being an idiot, we're going to head out. We're gonna be done for now. I hope you enjoyed my senseless rambling and figuring out Star Wars and questioning all of reality. So, yeah. Have a great day. Subscribe, like, do whatever the heck else you guys do. And, bye.